Because I was talking to some Chinese ladies the other day. I said, how come you guys are always praying? You guys are always fighting just to get a Nigerian man to marry. Do you know what they told me? They said that they don't just go for a random Nigerian man. That what they do, they have a specific state or tribe that they go for in Nigeria. And I asked them, I said, which of the state or tribe are you talking about? They said if that man is not from Anambra, that they are not interested. That the men that they go for in Nigeria are men that are from Anambra state. I was like, Anambra state. And I asked them, I said, how come that you guys are talking about Anambra state? They said that because these men from Anambra state are very romantic men. Very, very romantic. Because you see, the Chinese, maybe you don't know the Chinese women. The Chinese women, you know, they are very, very difficult for you to turn them on. You can touch them from morning till night and their body will not get up. Their body will still be where they are. So they are very stiff. I mean, they are not movable when it comes to romance. But these women, they told me that the only men in Africa, that even in the world, that can touch some part of their body and immediately they would turn on, are men from Anambra state. I'm telling you. So when it comes to romance, I think these women should be right, because even my own research shows that one of the men in Nigeria, in southern Nigeria, that are very romantic are men from Anambra state, because these women, they confirm it. Because when you go to Asia, you go to like Malaysia, you go to Indonesia, Thailand, I'm talking about Vietnam, another Asia country, you now find out that the rate in which most of these women there are getting married to Nigerian men is very high. But the most surprising aspect of it is that the men that they are getting married to are selected men from a particular region and tribe in Nigeria and state, that is men from Anambra state. You know, so when we talk about men that are full of romance, I think we have to give it to the men from Anambra state. So ladies, if you're searching for romance, you're looking for a man that will truly love you, a man that will pay your bills, a man that will show you what love is all about. I'm not just saying a man that will just tell you by mouth and says I love you. No, a man that will prove it in action, in attention, in affection. You know, so if you need such men, the place to go to, the men to look out for, are men from Anambra state, because these men, they treat women like royalty. They are so bold, so generous, and so sweet. I'm telling you, see, these men are only men in the southern part of Nigeria that when they wake up in the morning, the first thing they do is to tell their woman that I love you. They tell their women that women, look, I love you. You get that from the men of Anambra state, because I've seen girls, even here in Nigeria, I've heard a lot of women talk about it. Like 40 years ago, when I was much younger, there were some of these women that got married to men from Anambra state. Majority of them, they used to brag about it. They tell their other fellow women that, look, I have a man that pays my bills and the man is very good in the other room. That is what they used to say. Because then I grew up in Face Me and Face You. You hear these women when they quarrel with other women in the compound, because these women, they gossip a lot. They talk to each other, so they know what the other husband does not do for the other woman. So when they have this misunderstanding, you see them shouting, say, look at you, your husband that does not even know how to satisfy you. Your husband gives you money, but he does not give you that thing in the other room. They will be saying that my husband gives me money and they can as well satisfied me in the other room. So they brag with it, because it's not just enough for you to give a woman money. Because these men from Anambra state, they don't just give you money only, they give you both money and romance. Because you see, I have heard women, they complain a lot. They will tell you that, oh, look, I have a very lovable man, this man gives me everything that I want, but the only issue that I have with him is that he's not a romantic man. Anambra man will give you money and he will also show you love, he will show you romance. Anambra men, they know how to kiss very well. So when you're looking for a man that is very romantic, a man that knows how to kiss. I was talking to some girl the other day. I asked the girl, I said, are you romantic? She said, yeah, that she's romantic. I said, do you know how to kiss? He said, everybody knows how to kiss. I said, what do you mean? He said, kissing is not just to join the two lips together and begin to whine it. That is kissing. I said, no, that is not kissing. Kissing has its own style. If you're not stylish in kissing, then you are not romantic. And I say Anambra man knows how to kiss very well. It's not as if I have kissed anyone before. I'm not a gay. So I don't kiss men, I kiss only women. But I am speaking from my conversation with so many women. But I'm saying that most of the girls that I know that have dated or that got married to men from Anambra State, they tell me that these guys from Anambra State, they are one of the best kisser. That these guys, they know how to kiss. Yes. So when you want to get a man that will know how to romance you, a man that will know how to handle you in that other room, I tell you something, look out for these guys. These guys are so romantic. People are talking about them. Women are talking about them. Young ladies are talking about them. Look out for them because they do both paying of the bills and also give you what you want in the other room. So from the statistic that we carried out, it shows that a lot of women from Anambra or any other women that got married to men from Anambra State, that they don't cheat on those guys. They maintain the integrity or the dignity of their marriage. Why? Because these men, like I said, Anambra men are very romantic. Because what women need, they just need a man that will show them true love, a man that will be there for them, a man that will take care of them financially, and a man that will be there in the other room. So that is one of the, because these men, when you talk about, romance, they are there. They are there. They are very strong. The men from Anambra State, they will pay your bills and they will also shower you with love and affection. They will treat you with genuine romance. They will satisfy your need for love and connection. So, I mean, these guys are so romantic. So they know how to make a woman feel truly loved, romantically and emotionally. They will sweep you off your feet in a very romantic way. I'm telling you. So if you're really looking for a man that will do all this for you, a man that will sweep you off your feet, a man that will shower you with romance and love, a man that will pay your bills and at the same time show you love, then you have to look out for men from Anambra State. So don't forget, the main destination to go to is Anambra State. So for ladies that are looking for such kind of a man, because every woman have what they want in a man. So some just want a man that will give them money, but they don't care about romance. They can take care of themselves. But if you're a woman and you're looking out for romance and at the same time you want a man that will shower you with money, then you have to look out for men from Anambra State. Don't make the mistakes that most of your mothers made in the past, because some old women, they will tell you that they never really bother about the other side of marriage or about the other side of relationship, because some just want a man that will pay their bills, a man that will bring food to the house, a man that will pay the children's school fees. But in this modern age, you will now find out that a lot of women are cheating. It's not as if they really want to cheat, but they cheat because of the scenario that they found themselves. I know of a girl that got married to one big guy. When I mean a big guy, the girl got married to a big guy. And this girl was complaining to me. He said this guy gives her everything that she wants, but the only thing that she does not get from the guy is romance. That the guy is not romantic. And she told me that while they finish having sex, the guy will go to the bathroom to clean himself up, that she will still be under the duvet and she will insert her finger into her vagina. That in most times, she is the one that normally satisfies herself. So that is to say that she got married to a guy that can satisfy her financially, but the guy lacked the other side. So sometimes it's very important, because she said most times that if they normally have sex twice in a day, that twice in a day that she hardly gets satisfied by the guy, that the guy doesn't understand that she normally use her finger to get herself satisfied. So you girls, you have to shine your eyes out before you get married to a man. I'm not encouraging fornication. I'm not telling you to do sex before marriage. I'm not encouraging fornication, but I'm telling you that through conversation, you should be able to understand the strength of the man. You should be able to know what the man likes and what the man does not like. It's very, very important, even to a man too. So you should be able to engage the woman, try to know if that woman is that type that likes it harder. Because there are some women, they want it harder. There are also some men, they want it wah. So that you don't get to a relationship or a marriage and you now begin to live in pain. You can get that even through conversation, because I've seen some people just through conversation, because I know of one particular man. This man is not sexually strong, but this man, before the man got married, all the girls that the man met, The thing the man normally do is to engage them in a conversation. So while the man is talking to them, the man want to know about their sex life and like that. So the ones that will tell the man that, look, I cannot be satisfied easily. Oh. I don't used to get wet easily. Oh. I don't used to get turned on easily. For you to turn me on, you have to use so many strategy. I can start in the morning and in the afternoon, I'm still yet to get turned on. So you should be able to know through conversation. And sometimes when I go first round, I don't get satisfied. I need to go like 2 or 3 rounds before I can be satisfied. And some will also tell the man that, oh, I can be there for 1 hour, 2 hours. This man will just say, I cannot. In his mind, he doesn't tell them. Then before you know, the man will disconnect himself from them. So the one the man got married to now, the man said that one told him that, look, I don't have strength for sex. I can just, if I can go for like 1 hour, sorry, one round, then that means that day will be a good day for me. And this man is a man that is not a sexual man. He's not a man that really like that thing much. So you need to know who you want to get married to. It's not necessary you have to sleep with the person before you know. Just common conversation, main conversation, that you will be able to know whether this person that you want to end up with will be someone you can manage. Because if you cannot manage your partner sexually, you are going to be having issue. So when it comes to marriage, know that particular area so that you don't get issue when it comes to marriage. So it's very, very important. So ladies, share your thoughts, share your experience with the men from Anambra State. So if you have been in love with them, you're falling in love with them, or you are in a relationship with them, and all these things that I just said about them and those things are true, then you can share it on the comment section. Yes, I want to know your thoughts. I want you to share your experience so that some people that doesn't know about what I'm talking about, they will be able to hear from you too. Because for what I have seen, for what I have heard, the men from Anambra State, when it comes to love, give it to them. Give it to them. So if you have ever been in love with them, or one way or the other, you've come across the men from Anambra State, or you are in a relationship currently with them, or you are in a marriage with them, then you can share your thoughts, share your experience. Let them get to know that these guys are very romantic.